Hi, this is Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion, and we're in the top 10 Gallup articles of 2019. This one is, do your managers know how to improve work-life balance? Well, in the first video, we talked about the first idea, and that is to make sure that you include your employees in the goal-setting process. Infinitely more clear expectations when they are involved in setting their own goals. Second idea in this article is to make sure that you explain the consequences of not meeting the goals. Sounds simple, right? But how often do we actually do it? Employees who know the consequences of not meeting performance goals are twice as likely to say that their performance goals are realistic. Now, the consequences, of course, can be both positive and negative. It's sort of, consequences often has a negative connotation, but, a consequence of hitting goal is reward, bonus, recognition, promotions, that type of thing. But make sure they also know the consequences, the negative consequences of not hitting their goals, demotions, reprimands, or termination eventually, if they're not very good at setting or hitting goals over a long period of time. Employees should be aware of both the positive and the negative outcomes of the actions of their work. Conversations like this give employees targets, very clear targets to hit, give them greater ownership, gives you as a manager better perspective, and it gives you the chance to generate more practical solutions so that there's fewer surprises down the road. All right, so those are the two big picture recommendations for you as a manager. Now, what are some other benefits of setting realistic goals? Well, unclear expectations and unfair consequences unfortunately can lead to unethical behavior. And so if we set better, more realistic goals, hopefully we'll curb some of that. Now, on a more positive note, employees who strongly agree that their performance goals are realistic are 1.6 times more likely to say that they plan on staying at your organization for at least another year or so. So maybe you reduce some turnover as a fringe benefit of this approach. The second benefit is that employees who, think that their work goals are realistic are 3 times more likely to recommend your organization as a great place to work. So there's some fringe benefits here as well. Now, flex time is awesome, right? But we know that not every organization, not every job description can be on a flex time schedule. The good news, again, is that it's more about feeling like an employee has control and ownership of their job, and that can come from setting realistic goal expectations, and those qualities come entirely from within your organization. All right, that's number 2. In the next video, we're going to tackle the number 1 article of the year, according to Gallup. If you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting managers and management practice.